All right, greetings, Hub students. Hope you're doing well. This is Tuesday for you. It's actually Saturday evening. I'm here in Gordon Hall. I just wanted to give you a little bit of an overview of what your lab for today is going to look like. So if you take a look on the materials table, the green bins, they're all identical. Just grab one of those for your group. Inside the bin, you will find the following. You'll find a set of slotted masses here. They're on a little rack. You'll find 3 forceometers, one yellow, one red, and one brown. We'll talk about those in a second. You'll also find a ruler for graphing. Make sure you use your straight edge. And one of these things, this curved piece of steel that says Beck on it, this is your mass hanger. Okay, so you'll find all those things. Go ahead and go to a lab table. And then what you'll do is you'll set up your forceometer. Now, if you take a look at your forceometer, it's marked in newtons. That's the N here. And newtons are a unit of force. We'll talk about these a lot. You'll notice that there's a spring inside, and then when you pull it, the spring stretches, okay? There are 3 different forceometers because they're different tensions. So in order from stiffest spring to easiest to pull spring, yellow is the stiffest spring, red is the next, and the easiest to pull is the brown. You can figure that out on your own, I'm sure. Play around with these a little bit, get an idea of what 1 newton or 10 newtons of force feels like. Once you've done that, what your task is going to be is as follows. So I'm going to start here with just the beige forceometer. Now this is actually on a stand because I don't have a lab partner with me here. And you'll notice that the forceometer reads 0 newtons. You want to take a look and make sure that it reads 0 newtons. It's on the 0 there. Before you go ahead and start. I calibrated each of these for you, but just go ahead and take a look to make sure that that it is indeed still at 0 newtons. And then you're going to take your mass hanger, you're going to put it on your forceometer. The mass of the hanger is 50 grams in itself, okay? So for each of your mass readings, you're going to add 50 grams for the hanger, okay? Then we're going to take a mass, so for example, this is labeled 200 grams, you can see there. So the total here, slide the mass on the hanger, is 250 grams. Okay, 250 grams there. So you're going to record that 250 grams as 0.25 kilograms in your data table. And then you're going to go ahead and hang the mass and hanger from the forceometer like so. And you're going to look here and you're going to read off the force value. Now, if you take a look at the scale, you're going to be reading from the top of the flat part. You can see that this is a kind of a flat top with a curved bottom. You're going to be reading off the top. And you take a look here, we have 2 newtons, and it's between 2 and 3. So we count off the number of little lines. So we have 2.2, 4, and it's in between 4 and 6, so maybe 2.5 newtons. Okay, so a couple of key things. Just make sure you're reading the forceometer from the top, from the flat part. Make sure you're careful about the divisions, so the little markings in between the whole numbers noted on the forceometer. And then people often forget to add 50 grams for the hanger by itself, so don't forget to do that. Okay, if you do these things, you should be able to complete the lab no problem. When you're done, after you've done this 10 or more times, make sure everything goes back in the bin, and the bin goes back to the materials table. Okay, graph paper you can find over here on the materials table. So make sure you're using the graph paper and using the straight edge for your plots. Okay, hope you all are doing well. Enjoy your physics. I will see you back at school tomorrow.